Yep. Today I'm fishing the Mississippi River right now, chasing some big blue catfish. I'm on this mud bank right now. River's crazy low. It has been for quite some time. Been up there, probably in the trees, like right about right there. The water would be like 15, 20 foot higher from what it is right now. Catching fish, probably where I'm standing. So real low. But I'm fishing between two wing dikes right now. We have a wing dike this way, and we have one this way. So I'm kind of at a current break. There isn't much current here. I mean, there still is some. It's the Mississippi River, so there's always current. But I'm basically fishing a shallow sand flat, and it's like, I don't know, early December right now, and they're coming up real shallow and feeding on these shad. So I'm only fishing 7-10 foot of water, if even. But these big blues are just cruising up here in most schools and munching on these fish. So we're gonna see if we can put some lines and baits in their face and see if they want to bite today. So for bait today, I got some shad and some bluegills. Let's start out with shad. That's what's been working the best for me lately. Just gonna put probably a headpiece on one, body piece on the other, and then this tail we don't really worry about. It's no good. And then I'll try a bluegill in one just to see what happens. Do a head in the midsection too. Got a just a regular bottom rig right here, sliding sinker. It's an 8-ounce sinker, 60-pound mono right here to an 8-aught hook. My main line's 80-pound back here. I'll put the shad head on this one right here. Bottom real fast here. Like I said, it's only probably about 7 to 10 foot right there. It's not deep at all. On my second pole right here, I got a high-low rig, double hook rig, dropper rig, whatever you want to call it. We got a sinker down here at the bottom. I'm using 10 ounces. Then we got our first loop. We got a 6-aught hook right there. We got another loop about 1.5 foot above that. Another 6-aught on it. Then my swivel's right up there. So it's like 2 suspended baits off the bottom. And this one, I'm gonna try my luck with these bluegill and see what happens. I'll put the head on the bottom here, and then I'll put this midsection on this higher one. And we'll put it out there. With these ones, these high-low rigs, I cast them a little bit lighter. They're kind of easy to tangle up and easy to backlash with these rods. There we go. Already on the bottom. Just to do the same thing and tighten it up. Put the drag a little loose. So on this last rod here, I got the same sliding sinker setup as that first one. And then for the leader, same 60-pound mono. I got a float right there next to the hook called a Sandy Cooper rig. So it's gonna float however high off the bottom. So this one's gonna float about 18 inches off the bottom. And I'm putting the shad midsection on that one. I don't know why, but sometimes make a difference, and you might get some more on this one than the regular bottom rig. Recently that seems to be the case. So trying all 3 methods today to see what's working, what's not. If one works better than the other, I might change all mine to the same rig, we'll see. But usually it's not really one over the other, it's kind of about the same, but we'll see. This one's getting played with. It don't look like a big fish, but he's on. Yep. This one's on that far right rod on that float rig. He don't feel big at all, but also this cold water is so hard to tell. They all fight so hard. So I'm moving him pretty easy right now. Yeah, I see him out there. He ain't a giant. He ain't big, but no skunk anymore, so that's good. Come here, buddy. Look at that, barely hooked right there. Just inside the mouth and the skin. It's crazy. Still got the bait too. Here's the first fish of the day, right here. Nice little blue, probably, I don't know, around 10 pounds I'd say. Not a giant, but skunk's gone now, so that's good. Releasing these guys is just a bit tricky for me. I should have worn my boots, but I didn't. My waterproof boots, the ones that go up to like my knees, but this ain't gonna be the most graceful release, but just gonna kind of give him a throw. Oh. And he's off. If you can be gentle with the fish, I mean you should, but honestly these blue cats are so hard. If you chuck them, it's not the worst thing that can happen, so I wouldn't spend too much time thinking about it. I just took that second rod I had out there with that high-low rig, changed out to one of those float rigs since I got that first fish on it, put it on a shad head instead of bluegill this time, and I got a 10-ounce sinker on there. I'm putting this downstream from the other two rods just to see if there's any down here a little bit farther down. I don't really know, so one way to find out. That is real shallow where I just casted. I would say probably like 5 foot. Looks like we got one here. This is on shad too. I don't think he's too big though. I was just in the middle of movement of the rod. Gonna put it downstream on downstream both my other poles, but didn't even hear anything or didn't see it bend down. I had to look behind me because I heard the paint on this rod kind of go, and this just folded over. It's bouncing around though, so it didn't feel like a good fish or look like one either. But any fish in the wintertime is a good fish, so I'll take them. Yeah, this guy's even smaller than that last one was, just by a hair. Well, fish number 2. Got the second fish of the day right here. Similar size to the last one. Real long and skinny though. It's another blue cat, right around 10 pounds. Oh man, that one has real sharp teeth, dang. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there he goes. Just had to touch him once and make him mad one more time. There he goes. It's real clear today. You can see a good 9 inches down the water, which for the Mississippi River here is like kind of crazy. You can see on the bank right here, we got tons of these little logs in the mud right here on both sides of me. And like I was saying earlier, I fished when I was sitting up in the trees almost up there, fishing right here, and now I can see all the stuff I was getting snagged on. Pretty cool.
Here she comes, the galloping ghost. The galloping ghost.
Come here, Lizzie.
Gallop. It's the Baskerville hound.
Oh my goodness.
It's a good thing that leash hasn't got caught on a branch when she's been going full gallop.
Yeah.
She would definitely get an abrupt halt.
Well, I didn't get the big one I was after today, but you can't get a big one every time, so it is what it is. But thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. If you like it, go and check out all the other videos on my channel. They're real similar to this one. Lots of big catfish in there too. Make sure you subscribe and share with your friends. Like the video, and thank you for watching.